God created the heaven and the earth. Now, the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. In the beginning, God started creation. The first day, light was created. The second day, the sky was created. The third day, dry land, seas, and plants and trees were created. The fourth day, the sun, moon, and the stars were created. The fifth day, creatures live in the sea and creatures that fly were created. The sixth day, animals that live on land, and finally humans, made in the image of God, were created. By day 7, God finished His work of creation and rested, making the seventh day a holy day.
Wow, that was great! Tell us more stories, Grandpa, please! More, Lolo, more stories, please!
It's already late at night, children. I hope you learned something important in today's Bible story. Don't you worry, I'll tell you more Bible stories in the next days. Okay, it's time for bed.
Indeed, the world is such a beautiful place to live in.
Birds were supposed to sing, not to mourn. Trees were supposed to grow, not to be cut down. Mountains were supposed to be preserved and not to be destroyed. Oceans were supposed to be a sanctuary of marine creatures and not to be a dump site of human trifle. I am your Lord, the Father of all creatures. In the end, we destroyed the heaven that was called earth. The earth had been beautiful until our spirits moved over it and destroyed all things. In the seventh day, we called the darkness security and divided ourselves into races, religions, and classes of society. In the sixth day, we let a strong government to control us and our darkness armies to control our bodies, so we may learn to kill one another. In the fifth day, rockets, bombs, gas chambers, and furnaces helped us to kill faster and easier. In the fourth day, drugs and other forms of escape become a powerful weapon. In the third day, we let divisions among our nations so that we may know who is our common enemy. In the second day, we finally create God in our image and say that God thinks as we think, hates as we hate, and kills as we kill. There is no evening and no morning on those days before the end. On the last day, there was a great noise on the face of the earth. Fire consumed the beautiful grove, and there was silence. The blackened earth now rested to worship the one true God, and God saw all that we have done. And in the silence over the smoldering ruins, God wept.
Wait, I have to tell you something. Last night, I dreamt that the world will come to an end.
Oh, I think it wasn't a nightmare. It's our destiny.
The future is impossible to achieve if we won't make an action regarding the consequences that are happening today. The future lies within our hands, so let's make a difference.
I am an advocate of nature and God's creation. I want to raise awareness on the effects of human activities to our environment and God's creation. Let this movement be the start of change and a ray of hope to a better future with the creation of the Lord. You and I can do this. We can change everything. If we won't start it now, then when? If we won't start a difference, who will make a step?